So Nellie is a week old, and I wanted to show you guys what I call just like a little beauty bath. So her cord is still on and hasn't fallen off yet, so until it does, I can't give her like a full bath. And so I do what's called just like a mini bath or a little beauty bath, just to clean up her hair that's been gotten a little bit oily, and then her face and neck. So it just takes a second. Baby usually loves it, and so I'll show you how I do it real quick. So I love to have baby fed so that she's calm and happy, and then I just lightly swaddle her arms so that she feels safe and secure. And then I just have a few items that I get: just a soft little washcloth that's clean, a little hair sponge, not necessary, but I like scrubbing hair, especially when you have a really hairy baby like her, and then just whatever bath soap you like using. So I just hold them in this position with their head out and their neck open to be cleaned. Make sure the water is warm enough, but not too hot. And I just get the washcloth wet, and I just use my pointer finger, and I start with their eyes. So I just clean in here really good with no soap, so just water. Clean one eye really good. And then I go down on their nose, cheek, around her ear. She loves it. And then down onto her neck, and I'll use soap on her neck. And then I get another clean corner that I haven't used yet, and I get that wet and wring it out. And then I do her other eye. So I get down in the corner really good, because it tends to get a little goopy. And just smooth it out, go by her nose, up on her forehead. She's been getting lots of kisses from family, so just wipe her skin clean. Oh, you love it, huh? You love it? Okay, so now I can get the whole wash rag wet, and I usually just put like one little pump of soap on it. They don't need a lot of soap. And then I'll rinse it out maybe once. And then I'm gonna do her neck really good. So the hospital usually does a really good job giving them a bath, but in case they're covered in a lot of vernix, that white stuff from birth, you can just get in and rub their neck really good, and behind their ears really good, inside their ears. Okay, and then I'll get a new clean part of the washcloth and go in this side. And don't be afraid to switch hands and really stretch out their neck, so you can get in there really good. Behind their ear, around their ear. Hi, sweetie. Oh, a yawn. Does it feel so good? Okay, and then I'm done with the washcloth. Now I'm gonna do her hair. So I just tip her up right here. Make sure it's the perfect temperature. I can just tip her back. Get it all wet. And then, like I said, you don't have to have a bath sponge. You can just use your hand. But on really hairy babies, I love to use a sponge. And one little tip with a sponge is just make sure when you're done using it, you rinse it out really good and let it dry, air dry completely, so that it doesn't get mildewy or moldy in it. So that's just one little safety thing with sponges and babies. And then make sure you're throwing it away and getting a new one fairly often, just so that we keep baby healthy and safe and these sponges don't get gross. Then I flip it around and use the bristle side, and I just scrub their head really good. This will also help prevent cradle cap from forming on their little scalp. And they love it, and it feels so good. It's like a little mini spa day for them. And once again, I do this little beauty bath. Just one needed when their face needs freshened up and their hair needs freshened up before their cord falls off. So before they can be submerged in water all the way. It's just a quick little bath. You can see how calm she is. She loves it. She's staying contained and happy with her swaddle. And then I'm just doing, make sure you get the back of their head really good. And then there we go. He's so happy, huh? Okay, so she's all done. So I'm gonna rinse out the sponge really quick, get all the soap out. Oh, another yawn. So I'll let that dry, and then I just get another clean washcloth real quick and make sure that you dry off their head really good, because the babies can lose heat really fast with wet hair. So we want to make sure they get dried off all the way. Look at your hair, huh? Yeah. So just keep rubbing it until it gets dry. And that is a sweet little beauty bath. Then you can just comb it. Should make you look so pretty. Okay guys, so that took about like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and now she's all fresh and clean.